Dashing and daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, with stories to share.
Whoa, editor. When I said gummy bears, I meant the new Goosebumps movie, not the Gummy Bear TV show. What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie Important's movie review of Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween, the newest film from director Sandel and starring Wendi, McLendon-Covey, Madison, Iseman, Jeremy Ray Taylor, and Caleel Harris. So, if you don't know what Goosebumps is, and I'm pretty sure most of you do, R.L. Stine was this writer who back in the early 90s created this series called Goosebumps, which was basically a Halloween tale for kids. It involved different stories throughout this weird creative universe that he had created. You know, these kids would get involved with these strange occurrences and monsters and different planets and werewolves and so on and so forth. And throughout the last, 30 years now, he's created many different genres of Goosebumps. He's done Slappy's World, he's done Goosebumps 2000, and it's a very popular kids series and it has lived on for, many generations of kids. So Goosebumps 2 Haunted Halloween, why it's called Goosebumps 2 and just not Goosebumps Haunted Halloween, I'll never know, is a story of two kids who, one was in the remake of It, playing Ben Hanscom, and the other one was in Castle Rock. They are trying to create this Junk Brothers thing where they collect junk and try to sell. You watch those TV shows on A&E, and one day they get sent to the R.L. Stine's dilapidated mansion. He's abandoned it and moved on, and they find this book called Haunted Halloween, which is R.L. Stine's first book, and basically it's about Slappy and his involvement with, basically terrorizing the town and, bringing all of R.L. Stine's monsters and creations to life and, trying to take over the world, basically. And they find the book, they open it, and Slappy appears, and they bring Slappy to life, and so on and so forth. And Slappy basically does exactly what the book says. So, as far as this movie goes, it's pretty disposable. It's not the greatest movie in the world, but it's fun. The movie is just entertaining. Slappy is not an interesting villain. I've never thought he was an interesting villain, but he's the most popular villain in the Goosebumps universe. He is a character that a lot of people love. The Night of the Dummy series or something like that is considered one of his best works in the Goosebumps series, and it follows a little girl named Carly who is involved with the dummy and so on and so forth. And this story is these two kids, like I said, they find the book, they resurrect Slappy, and he does this whole shtick with Tesla, and he brings back all these creations and characters that R.L. Stine's created, throughout your life that you have read about. And like I said, it's not a great movie, but it's just a fun movie to watch. These characters are having fun. They're not the most well-written characters, but I don't think that's why you go to a movie like this. The Goosebumps movie that came out a couple years ago was the same way. It was just, you get to see your favorite characters when you were growing up. A lot of these characters I read about, like the Abominable Snowman, the witches, the trolls, the werewolves, so on and so forth. Chris Parnell's in this movie, and he gets a small, fun part that he's kind of like he ends up becoming the henchman to Slappy. And, it's kind of like your typical every year Halloween movie. And that's all you're looking for in this type of movie. You're not looking for the most Oscar-worthy performances. You're just looking for some fun. And for 90 minutes, that's what you're going to get. And I don't know. I really can't say that there's anything wrong with it outside of it's just pedestrian, and you know how it's going to go, and you know that Slappy's going to try to do what he's going to do, and then they involve Tesla, so you know how Tesla's going to, the electricity, and how Tesla's going to be involved with it. But like I said, I don't think Slappy's always been an interesting villain. I think there's some better stories in Goosebumps, and I think it's interesting that they've taken this concept of the creatures in R.L. Stine's world are real, and he's hidden them in a book, kind of like a magic book, and they use the book to entrap the creatures. And like I said, the movie's plotting is all over the place. It's not great, but Ken Jeong's in this movie, and he's fun. He's like really obsessed with Halloween and really obsessed with R.L. Stine, and it's just fun, fluff entertainment. It's not something you're going to remember, a week from now, a year from now, but, kids are going to have fun with it. When I would see in the theater, kids were laughing and clapping, and they knew Slappy, and they knew all these characters from Goosebumps. And like I said, I read a lot of this stuff when I was a kid too, so it's just a fun movie to watch. You're never going to be like, oh my God, this is the greatest movie ever, but that's not the whole point of it, so... But that's it. I mean, like I said, go into it knowing that it's not going to be the greatest movie in the world, but you're going to have fun with it. That's all you need out of a movie like this. So, but that's it. That's my take on Goosebumps Haunted Halloween. If you have seen it, let me know. Comment below. If you've read any Goosebumps books, what's your favorite? Mine's the Escape from, it's like a carnival or something of that nature, Escape from it. It's a really interesting book to read as a kid, but... With that, go ahead and comment below. Check me out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, email nlapolo113@gmail.com. But that's it. That's my take on Goosebumps Haunted Halloween. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Peace.